Once upon a time, there was a rabbit, or Hare, as his friends in the forest like to call him. Now, the hare loved hopping along the forest trail and talking about how fast he was. One day, as the hare was bouncing along, he zoomed past the squirrels. "So long, squirrels! I'm faster than you," laughed the hare. As he continued on, he zoomed past the snakes. "So long, snakes! I'm so much faster than you." As the sun was beginning to set, the hare tripped over the tortoise, who was slowly plodding along the forest trail. "Tortoise, you're so slow, I thought you were a rock. You must be the slowest animal in the forest, and I am the fastest." The tortoise cautiously peeked her head out of her shell. "Hare, you're always bragging about how fast you are, but did you ever think how it makes your friends feel when you call them slow? Since you're so fast, I challenge you to a race." "What?" The hare laughed. "Tortoise, you couldn't beat a tree stump in a race." "Laugh all you want," replied the tortoise, "but I'll see you tomorrow for our race." So, the next morning, the hare came early to see all the forest animals gathered to watch the race. "Okay," said the tortoise, "we'll race down the path, through the field, and the finish line will be at the meadow." "Let's go," replied the hare as he stretched his long, strong legs. The race began and the hare took off in a dash, leaving the tortoise behind. "Do you give up yet?" called the hare. "I won't give up," replied the tortoise. "Slow and steady will win the race." So it wasn't long before the hare reached the field, where he saw rows and rows of carrots. And the hare thought to himself, I woke up so early to get to the race, I didn't have time for breakfast. That tortoise is so slow, I can eat all these carrots and still win the race." So the hare decided to stop for a snack. He ate as many carrots as he could, and after a long while, the tortoise slowly came up on the hare. "What took you so long?" said the hare to the tortoise, as he took off in a dash, leaving the tortoise in a cloud of dust. But the tortoise didn't give up, because she knew that slow and steady would win the race. It wasn't long before the hare reached the meadow. He could see all the forest animals waiting at the finish line. Just then, he felt the warm sun beating down on his tummy, and he called out to the animals, "That tortoise is so slow, I could take a nap and still win the race." So the hare decided to lay down in the soft grass. Shortly after, his eyes slipped closed and he was fast asleep. But the tortoise didn't give up. She kept plodding along the trail because she knew that slow and steady would win the race. All the animals gasped. Could the tortoise really win the race? The hare woke up from all the commotion and dashed towards the finish line. But he was too late. The tortoise won the race with one slow step over the finish line. All the animals cheered for the tortoise, but the hare cried, "That's not fair! I'm the fastest animal in the forest." "You are really fast, hare, but you have a little to learn about being a good friend. Good race." The hare was so surprised that the tortoise didn't brag or tease about winning. "Good race," replied the hare. "You didn't give up, and you were right. Slow and steady did win the race." And the hare led all the forest animals in another round of cheers for his friend Tortoise. "Congratulations, friend." And the hare never teased anyone again. The end.